Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently wrapping up our megastructure construction, which we should probably get started on that for our art installation. That actually gives us quite a lot of amenities. Okay, I like that. We are, however, currently in a bit of a crunch on our economy. Now that was expected. We switched to a military economy and that does hurt our consumer goods. However, I think that's okay for now. I'm going to grab army damage. I'm not too keen on it, but hey, there's a console ring. The second stage of the interstellar assembly, the console ring, is now complete. The inner circle will house most of our diplomatic staff going forward. Wonderful. So that'll cost 10,000 alloys to get upgraded. We'll have that in just a couple months. No big deal there. So we'll get started on that as soon as we can. Diplomatic weight and available envoys. This is kind of a waste, but honestly, I just wanted to build it just to be completionist. So that'll be fine. 2 more month ticks there, and we do want to be working on our consumer goods and our energy credits situation. Now we're currently lacking a job for this mining world. This is a specialist. We could move it, but that will delay our building slots. That said, we're going to have a big jobs crunch here. This is not going to go well, because each of these only give 1 job. 1 job for each of these, but it takes 5 jobs to unlock. Now there are currently 4 worker jobs available, so I think we're just going to leave this guy to demote. It claims that there's a housing issue, but there's not. There's an unemployment issue. I think that's a bug. Okay, so this is being worked on. That is completely fine. This refinery station needs a job. Unfortunately, there's not one that we can give it right now. It's in a very similar situation where it needs some base jobs. This is a Sothid, so the Chamber of Elevation will eventually give it a job. So I'm not too concerned about that. This generator world, on the other hand, this is never going to get any more jobs. So we should resettle off of here and onto Sredma Prime. So we should go straight over into Sredma. Right here. And we will put our unemployed guy to work over there. There we go. Excellent. That will take the edge off our consumer goods crisis. Achenar Prime, of course, is in the same boat. Kornagi, we need more people there, is what we need, more than anything. I'm not too concerned about that, but we're going to grab energy credits from jobs. Get a nice little upgrade there, so that we can start working on our energy credit issue. We currently need housing on Mestros Prime. Now, I'm actually going to put in a city district here, but I'm also going to put in a mining district, and I'm also going to put in, let's see here. Do we need anything? Okay, no free exotic goods here. So we need rare crystals. We need a synthetic crystal refinery then. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. This research ring world is actually almost ready for a research institute. However, we know that we need 4 luxury residents per every 3 research labs, so we will put in a luxury residence here. Excellent. And yes, this was expected to cause low stability. This could actually theoretically put in a reactor district. The question is, are we better off putting in reactor districts or trade districts? Each one of these produces 10 trade value, whereas these produce 12 energy credits and can be increased. Can be increased with the energy grid by 15%. However, the other option is with a galactic stock exchange, which will increase trade value by 20%. So we're gaining currently 2664.11 from trade. If we look at our trade routes map mode, we can see that we are from trade, if I pull up a quick calculator here, let me pop open the display capture. we're currently gaining... I need to have this actually selected. We're currently gaining, let's see here, 2664.11 from 2450. So 2664.11 divided by 2450 trade value. Meaning we're gaining about 1.09 approximately energy credits per trade value. Now, if we up that by 1.2, that brings us up to 1.3. So that puts us over the base level of technicians. Okay. Noted. I think in this situation, trade is more efficient. Of course, that means that we're going to be getting 13 per trader job, right? 13 energy credits. Whereas 12 times 1.15 is, of course, 13.8. So that's just over. But other than the actual energy grid, there are no structures for energy production. We could put in the energy grid to have these be 13.8. These are 3 technician jobs compared to 5 clerk jobs. Oh, that changes the calculus entirely. Trade districts are 100% more valuable then. Okay, good to know. We're going to, of course, put in a gene clinic here. And we're going to put in a leisure district temporarily until we get our amenities situation sorted. And then we're simply... Actually, clerks produce amenities. There's no point in putting in a leisure district then. We're going to put in just trade districts. Any housing that we need here we'll do via buildings. Okay, sounds fantastic. We are definitely going to be making progress on our economy with that. This, of course, we just need to get additional housing in here. Or not additional housing, additional pops. I suppose we could upgrade this to a Cyto Revitalization Center. That would give us jobs as well. Okay, yeah, that would work. This is a bureaucratic center. We will put in admin offices. Sounds good. Engineering research is available. Let's put in defense platform damage. And the shroud is currently accessible. Well, we'll reach in. Something is watching us. The path we followed has come to an abrupt end. We can go no further. Given these options, I think we will... Is this like an instant ship repair or a buff to ship repair? I think either way, increased weapon strength is better. We got it! Fantastic. Not that we may use it. We'll have to see how our economy is looking. I do want to chill on the admin cap, for sure. I think we'll go for edict duration. That'll be fine. Okay, so this habitat, of course, will be under control for now. And then this forge world is lacking jobs. Now we currently have a civilian industries on this world. How many people are actually employed by this? 2. Producing 10.7. Okay. I'm going to replace this with an alloy foundry for right now. And we're also going to upgrade this to an alloy megaforge. We're going to do the alloy nano plant after, though. Or rather, before. So that'll be fine. We're also going to need housing here. We may as well put in a city district. It's guaranteed to need to happen. On this agriculture ring world, we are, of course, in need of jobs. And so we will put in a hydroponics farm. Excellent. Anybody that we need to move around? Because I am in the market... for workers over here. Not currently, is the answer. Can robots work as artisans? I don't think they can. Regardless, robots might displace us on some of these, like, agricultural worlds or whatever. That wouldn't be the worst thing. We could consolidate those few robots that were built. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So how are we doing on our megastructures? Well, we need to get this one started. That's something that we should probably have done. 900 days there, 850 days on that one, and 1,300 days on our art installation. Okay, sounds good. We should definitely begin thinking about having a 5th and 6th fleet. So I'm going to create a new one, and we're going to put in a Titan, and this is what, 7 battleships? Yes. Okay, so this is, of course, 7, and then 14, and then 28, and then 56. Like that. Excellent. Now that will instantly put us up over our naval cap, and that is something that we will need to work on. That will not be good for our energy credits. That's for sure. I'll think about it. I think, actually, I am going to hit this reinforce fleet button. But I'm going to cancel most of these. Or some of them, anyway. This is a cruiser. Yeah, I'll cancel a cruiser. We'll allow the Titan and the battleships to be built. Everything else can be built pretty quickly. So we'll just build the Titan and the battleships. And that should probably still put us over our naval cap. That'll be fine. We're about to finish up another habitat over Voidpool, which is great. And of course, keep in mind we can upgrade our habitats. Which, by the way, I want to take a look at how we're doing on some of those. We have to be, I think, at a certain population. Okay, we can upgrade this one. That habitat is now ready to go. We should upgrade this one for sure. Okay. We should also colonize this guy. Wonderful. Energy credits from jobs. That's always nice. Let's grab shield hit points. That will be fine. So, of course, I don't think we're ready to upgrade this guy. Yeah, we have to have all of the... Oh, that's right. All of the new district slots have to be used up. That's such a weird requirement. Like, seriously, that's a really weird requirement. That said, that does mean that we can get all of these that we previously had ready to go going. Now, this is set up as a bureaucratic center. I don't think we need it to be a bureaucratic center. So instead, we may want to reassign this one from bureaucratic center over to a perhaps foundry station or a factory station. We're actually doing okay on consumer goods. We could do a refinery station. And that might not be the worst idea, actually. Let's switch it over to a refinery station, and we need rare crystals. Okay, so we'll put in synthetic crystal plants. Excellent. And we can also, of course, upgrade this to a next level habitat. Fantastic.
A study has been completed.
Edict durations, sure. We're going to want to continue increasing our crop yields, but we're going to hold off on that for now and just go for army damage, since that's nice and cheap. We are lacking a structure here. This is currently not set up as anything. It's by default a refinery station. Okay. Let's see, where is this habitat at? That's this guy. Okay. Honestly, I think that we should have this one be a research station. There we go. We're doing pretty well on our science. There's no doubt about that. But we can always do better. Audra Chalice has some pops to hand out. Specifically, 6 of them. We're going to want to move those, for sure. And I think we're going to move those into... into Thredma. I think this is exactly what we want here. So Thredma is currently lacking in some jobs. That's fine. Civilian replicomplexes. Excellent. Once those finish up, we should be doing absolutely fine on consumer goods. No concerns there. And we're doing better on energy credits. Not tremendously, but better. And as we continue to build these stations, we can actually get this guy upgrading up to the next level of habitat. This will be just better and better all the time. This tech world is lacking housing. That's an easy fix. Nice. Okay, what else do we need? This commercial ring world is almost ready for its galactic stock exchange. It's not quite there yet, so we're going to continue grabbing commercial zones. And we can see that we're currently producing 127 trade value from this ring world. That's really nice, actually. That's going quite well, considering that we only have a pop of 35 here. I'm pretty content with that for now.
Establishing a new colony.
Oh, excellent. Where's that new colony at? Oh yeah, that's the tower habitat. That's just getting started. Fine. This refinery station, have we already upgraded you? No, we have not. We definitely should. Excellent. So with these habitats, we should have absolutely no problem balancing our economy. It'll just be a little bit of a matter of time. We have currently a specialist unemployment here that will get handled by the Chamber of Elevation. And we do need more population here. So I think I'll allow it for now. This research ring world is currently in need of actually a research lab. And then we'll need 2 additional luxury residences after that. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab, I think, Strikecraft attack speed will be fine. Have we eclipsed these guys technologically yet? No, we're still equivalent. These guys built a gateway. Good job, guys. They're, you know, only 50 years behind us on that. Wonderful. Okay. So all we need to do is balance our economy, and then I think we're pretty much ready to begin our conquest. I mean, our naval cap is going to limit us. There's no doubt about that. That said, if we can take over, like, say, this territory, the naval cap is going to grow pretty dramatically. Our naval cap should also, I think, go up with habitats. I think. Let's grab, I think, leader lifespan for now. Elthier Prime just got its order restored. Okay, so we may want to take a look at, that was this one here. Let's see, we currently have a Psychor. That's actually fine. I'm not concerned about this. This generator world, we can definitely move a pop out of. And I want to move this pop into, I think, perhaps, which one do I want to move them into? This one? Yeah, I think I want to move them into Terra Couple. So that would be, if I can find it in here. There we go. Hold up. You can chill. Let's go ahead and move it in over there. Fantastic. Violent clashes between the armed gangs that run the criminal underworld on Elthier Prime alloys. That is this one over... Hang on. This one. Over here. Have recently escalated. Street fighting has erupted in several urban centers, with the planetary authorities struggling to contain it. Collateral damage has been heavy. Situation is getting out of control, so there's 15 devastation, which is hurting our housing. Let's go ahead and launch an anti-crime campaign there for sure. We already have Psychor. I'm interested in seeing what that does to our crime. Okay, that's perfect. No issues there then. Let's go ahead and grab Flash Coolant. Elthier Prime here does, of course, need housing, but that's mostly because of devastation. So that should go away in time. So that'll be okay. And I'll probably forget about it and deal with it anyway, but it should be okay. Let's actually go up to a Cyto Revitalization Center here to grow this ring world faster and get this specialist a job. I think I'm okay with spending the exotic gases on that. I don't mind that one. We do need a housing, or rather a structure here, and that would of course be a Chamber of Elevation. Excellent. These habitats are all being upgraded. This one is going to have to be constructed first, but that's fine. This habitat could have a research district in it. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Why some of these can and can't. I think it's because of based on what it's orbiting. But regardless, that means that I don't want this to be a research station. That means that I would rather have this be... Honestly, a refinery station will do the trick. So we're going to have a job crunch here. There's no doubt about that. We can grab a habitat central control, and then we're going to need another synthetic crystal refinery here. And that'll work. And then this one would be, of course,
A study has been completed.
a research station. So that'll be fine. Okay, we can grab planetary build speed. That'll be okay too. This refinery station is currently in the process of upgrading, but it does need a building slot.
A new colony.
Let's put in a volatile moat chemical plant. There we go. Even as widening social rifts manifest on tower habitat, local communities are galvanized by the upheaval and united by a common desire for greater equality. This was literally just built. Like moments ago. Chill, people. Chill. We'll build a leisure district, as well as some research districts. That'll be fine. And this will, of course, be a research station. We're going to need a gene clinic as well. Gene clinics do create amenities. So let's actually cancel that leisure district and put in another research district. That'll be fine. Leader lifespan, and let's grab... Honestly, these are all kind of irrelevant. Army health will do. Perfect. This mining world is in need of jobs. We're just going to keep piling on the mining districts. In fact, let's just build all of them that we can for now. That'll do. And as far as this structure goes, I think we will go ahead and build a chemical plant. Or, no, a synthetic crystal refinery. I changed my mind. Order restored on Elther Prime alloys. That's wonderful. We're lacking housing on this forge world. That is definitely going to continue to be an issue. I think we're going to replace this synthetic crystal plant with a luxury residence. We have a lot more jobs that we can create on this world, but we need additional housing. This tech world needs housing. That's easy enough. We've got some crime going on here. I'm also going to replace the gene clinic with a Psycore, and we're going to go ahead and launch an anti-crime campaign. The Science Nexus has completed. Today, we celebrate the grand opening of the Science Nexus. With its state-of-the-art research facilities and innovative technology, we will have no trouble attracting the greatest minds from across the Empire, or even the universe, should we so desire. This feat truly marks the beginning of a new era of enlightenment. It's a big day in the history of our kind. Indeed. So that's a 15% research speed boost, plus generating 300 science in each category. That's pretty nice. 45 days left on the Interstellar Assembly console ring, and Architectural Renaissance just finished. I'm going to re-up that, but this is probably the last time. That said, does that increase the speed of habitat builds? They don't count towards the megastructure build capacity, so I actually don't know. It's an interesting question, to be sure. System capital and an alloy megaforge. And over here, we are lacking a specialist job. We are just going to upgrade our research complexes. We're currently full on alloys. Let's just go ahead and sell some of those off. There we go. The Interstellar Assembly's outer ring is populated with vast, state-of-the-art conference rooms equipped with privacy hard filters, penetrable only by grim surveillance, of course. The station is quickly becoming the de facto galactic hub for off-site negotiations. Excellent. We can upgrade that one more time, and so we shall. That is 900 days out. 472 for our art installation. Very nice. We'll grab some energy weapon damage. This agriculture ring world needs a job. This is a specialist job. That'll get handled, honestly. This forge world, we can upgrade the planetary capital. And once that's done, we're going to want to put in a Ministry of Production. We can't do that just yet, though. This forge world claims it needs housing, but it actually just needs a specialist job. This forge world needs both housing and a job. We will go ahead and put in a city district. We already have a Ministry of Production, so we will put in an alloy foundry. Wonderful. Minerals from jobs? Sure, we'll grab that. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to start really populating our habitats, which should start turning around our energy credit situation. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.